Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tito, and today's topic of discussion is working in retail. Really quick, I'm sick, so don't say anything about it. Now, just a disclaimer, I genuinely like it. It's stupid easy, and sometimes the time flies by. However, sometimes it makes me question if I'm the funky walnut there. For context, I worked at this store where everything is $1.25, and constantly I would get asked, "Hey, how much is this?" $1.25. Yeah, there were some things that were more than $1.25, but hey, they had signs in front of them. People would just refuse to read the signs and proceed to hold it at me. Like, what? It's not my fault. Your eyes skipped over the part where it said $5 ice cream. They'd bring it to the register, see it ring up for $5, and then be like, $5? The ice cream is $5? However, of course, they'd be a lot ruder than that. So then I had to stop what I was doing, put the ice cream in the nearest freezer so it wouldn't melt. That did get annoying sometimes. It would happen when I got busy, whatever. It eventually got to the point where I didn't really care anymore. And I don't mean I was rude or anything. I just mean that I realized I didn't have to try so hard to be the best cashier anyone has ever had the blessing of exchanging conversation with. That being said, I didn't get super pressured me having a long line of people because I had backup. But if backup wasn't available, I still wasn't tripping because it's not my fault they all wanted to check out at the same time. Plus, the machines were super slow, so it wasn't like it was my fault. People would be like, "Excuse me, don't you have another cashier to open up?" This was usually asked by a Karen who for some reason had 2 full carts of stuff while also being in a hurry, which to me was pretty funny. To that, I would just smile and, "Unfortunately, they're on break right now, or else I would have some help up here. But for now, we're just gonna have to tough it out together." They really hated when I'd say that. Then, once it was finally their turn, they'd give me the meanest attitudes while they'd tell me about how I need to hurry up and how big of a rush they were in, and boop. I would go very slow. Maybe it's a little messed up, but don't be an asshole to people servicing you. Anyways, luckily it wasn't super ridiculous and I didn't get Karens all the time. But do not even get me started on the things people would walk in wearing. Look, your body, your choice. Who am I to stop you? All power to you. But I mean, the people that would come in would be wearing the wildest things. There was this one lady who had a tiny sports bra on, the smallest shorts, her underwear was showing, and her whole belly was just spewing out. At this point, I would pray she'd go to the other register, and usually my prayers were answered. The kids weren't any better. Little 10-year-olds with iPhone 14 Pro Maxes and the smallest little tube tops with their long talons and falling off eyelashes, and teens were way worse. Of course, I kept all my opinions to myself, but it made me fear the future generation. My first thought would be, who let you out of the house like that? The second would be, I don't even have an iPhone 14 Pro Max yet. What the fuck? Super fast. At the time of recording this, I was waiting for the 15, but silliness aside, who actually authorizes this? It makes me sad that they aren't being kids anymore. Playing hide and seek, climbing trees, hitting each other with sticks. You get the point. If I see another little I Spice, I'm gonna go crazy. When I was 10, regular show and FNAF were my influence. So I don't know what's in the water now, but I think we should all be a little concerned. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. It's a little all over the place, but it's my first video, so we're working it out. If you want more work stories or other stories, leave your suggestions in the comments. Until then, please enjoy my baby brother sing for you all.
Ding 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 ding. Almost 70.